Hi, my name's Corey. Welcome back to Tradewinds RV. Today I'm going to show you the 2014 Sportsmen Classic 200. For a sales price, give us a call at 1-800-RV Ocala. That's 1-800-786-2252. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Tradewinds RV Inc. and visit our webpage, www.tradewindsrv.com. The exterior length of the Sportsmen Classic 200 is 22 feet with a width of 7.5 feet. The exterior height, including the AC, is 8 feet 5 inches with an interior height of 6 feet 3 inches. The unloaded vehicle weight's 2,700 pounds with a dry hitch weight of 336 pounds with a cargo capacity of 787 pounds. Okay, starting with the exterior features on the Sportsmen Classic 200, you'll notice a manual tongue jack here. Behind that will be where your propane bottle is mounted. It comes standard with a 20-pound propane tank with the automatic changeover regulator. Your 24 series deep cycle battery is included with the purchase, and you'll notice a diamond plate rock guard here. It's going to protect against debris, help hold resale value of your RV. Also up top, you'll notice a nice window in the front of your RV for viewing the outdoors. Okay, moving further down the side of the 200. You do have 4 stabilizer jacks located on each corner of this RV for stabilization while you're parked. Here's going to be your exterior storage. It's pass-through storage over 35 cubic feet, and it's accessible from either side of this RV. Moving further down the side, you'll notice you do have a 10-foot manual awning located right there, so you get a little bit of shade while you're in the outdoors. Your exterior lights located right there. The axles of this RV is actually rated for 3,500 pounds and brandishes a 14-inch tire. You'll also notice 210 volt outlets located right there. Your water heater is located right here. It's a 6-gallon water heater made by Suburban. Okay, here we are on the back side of the Sportsmen Classic 200. Your spare tire will be mounted on this reinforced steel bumper with the carrier. Right here you'll notice your 30 amp supply is stored inside and out of the weather. That just pulls out pretty easy. Moving on up, I'll show you the cable connections located right here for when you're at an RV park and you want to have cable service. And your sewer hose is actually stored inside this bumper, so you don't have to put one of those white poles underneath your RV. Here we are located on the back left side of the Sportsmen Classic 200. As you'll notice, your waste dump station is going to be located right there. This RV is self-contained, and your freshwater tank has a 26-gallon capacity. A gray water tank has 32-gallon capacity, and the black water is also a 26-gallon capacity. Here's going to be 2 access points for the back of your refrigerator if you need to get it serviced. Right here's the Suburban furnace exhaust, and that does get hot. You'll notice it does have a side-mounted AC. The good thing about that, it's going to save you on height of your RV. That's why it's only 8.5 feet. Moving on down, your potable water is right here. That's where you'll fill up your freshwater tank if you need to go dry camping, and your freshwater connection is right there. For when you're at an RV park, you need to be hooked up to water. Here's going to be the other access point for the pass-through storage that I mentioned before. That concludes my walkthrough of the exterior of the 2014 Sportsmen Classic 200. Let's go ahead and take you inside, show you around just a little bit further. Here we are inside the Sportsmen Classic 200. It does have 5 tempered ASA clear vision glass windows, 6 if you include the door. You're going to have no problem seeing the scenery outdoors. I want to go ahead and take you into the bathroom, show you around a little bit. Separated by a solid wood door for extra privacy. We'll go inside here. If you look over here, even though this trailer is only 22 feet, it has an immense amount of storage in the back. You even got hanging space for nice shirts or whatever you'd like to put in there. Underneath that will be a little bit more storage right here next to your toilet. Okay, your toilet is a hand flush. Moving over this way, you'll see that you do have a nice amount of space for toiletries. A nice thing about this RV is you do have a sink in the bathroom. You don't have to go back out to the kitchen to wash your hands. You have a 110 volt service, and this is where you're going to turn your water heater on and off. With the vanity, you also have a medicine cabinet as well. If you look over at the shower, that is you do have an vent over top of that, a pretty standard stand-up shower. Okay, moving on to the systems in the Sportsmen Classic 200. Over here you'll notice your side-mounted air conditioning unit that I mentioned on the exterior walkthrough. That is 8,000 BTU air conditioning, so you're not going to have a problem controlling the climate inside your RV. Here, pretty standard, very popular brand, Norcold, made in the USA. 4.6 cubic foot refrigerator. It does have a freezer combo up top. Moving on down, your Suburban furnace is going to be located right there. It's a 16,000 BTU furnace, and here's the thermostat where you're going to control the temperature. Your breaker panel is located right here. underneath the storage, below the stove. I'll show you the storage. That does pass through all the way to this wall. I'll show you that in a second. 2-burner Suburban stovetop. Up above that, a High Point microwave, 1.35 kilowatts, does have the carousel in the middle. Moving on over, you have some more storage overhead for dishes. You notice you have a couple odds and ends there to go with your trailer. Below that, a single basin sink with chrome finish on the faucet, control hot or cold water. Underneath there, as I mentioned before, the pass-through storage, very substantial space down there. And a really cool option that I like about this trailer, you do have the slide-in, slide-out drawers standard with it. Let's go ahead and show you the TV backer location. It's going to be right here. It does have a 12-volt service, cable input, and 110-volt outlet. Located behind me is going to be your emergency exit. As you'll notice, a queen-size bed here with 2 end tables, something I really like. I think every RV should have for when you're climbing into bed and emptying your pockets. Overhead, you'll notice pass-through storage comes all the way to either side of this RV. And that's pretty deep space as well. I'll show you the little bit of storage you have in the front of this RV. You'll notice your water tank there, but you do have a little bit of storage around it. Let's go ahead and move over. Oh, down here, I want to show you this. This is going to be where you control your water pump and also your carbon monoxide detectors right there for safety as well. Smoke alarm is located right here. And if you'll move over here, this is where your TV antenna is located. Manual crank, a pretty standard thing in the RVs. Your fire extinguisher is located right here next to the door as soon as you walk in. Here's going to be where you control your lights on and off. Here's going to be your multimedia player. It does have a USB and SD card input. That's going to play the speakers throughout your RV. I'll show you some of the storage overhead here. Above your dinette, you're going to have very deep space for stacking dishes, odds and ends. You have a 2-person dinette located beneath that. That's also going to change into a bed. You do have storage underneath that though, and I'll go ahead and show you that real quick. Underneath each booth, you'll have this storage. Okay, that concludes my walkthrough of the 2014 Sportsmen Classic 200, located here at Tradewinds RV. If you would like a sales price or have any further questions, give us a call at 1-800-RV-Ocala. That's 1-800-786-2252. Like us on Facebook at Tradewinds RV Inc. and go to our webpage, www.tradewindsrv.com. Let me thank you for watching, and we look forward to earning your business.